What is ARFID? ARFID stands for Avoidant Restrictive Food Intake Disorder. It's an umbrella term because ARFID can be due to a number of reasons. The most common being an avoidant aspect, a restrictive aspect, and a sensory processing aspect. Although I have also added two more aspects to that: family dynamics, where a child may be picky, that can develop into ARFID because certain behavior is enabled, and something called control compensation, which I do have to change the title of that. And that's to do when the brain accidentally thinks controlling food is because foods become dangerous. So let's go through the three main ones. The avoidant aspect refers to avoiding whole food groups, such as fruit and veg. But even within that, there is selectivity. So people might say, I won't touch vegetables except peas and sweetcorn, I like them. Or fruit, I won't touch fruit except apples, and quite like apples. So there is selectivity within that. The restrictive is to do with the quantity of food, nothing to do with calories or body image. That's when people eat a small portion of food, often also very slowly, because the brain just doesn't trust it. You know, okay, I don't trust food. Any minute now, I should probably stop. It's probably gonna gang up on me or something like that. And then we have the sensory processing aspect, which is the hardest form to treat. And that's when people experience the taste of textures and smells more intensely than other people, probably super tasters. But I have to say there's hope even with that, because people assume it must be just biological, but actually anticipatory anxiety can massively amplify the sensory experience of something. When we release the underlying fear, often you find the whole thing just calms down and goes down, and people can tolerate different senses. So that's ARFID. There's also a few other things. You can get ARFID as a result of PANS or PANDAS, which is a brain inflammation caused by streptococcus inflammation. You need antibiotics for that. Addison's disease and a few more things, but generally the main ones are going to be rejecting whole food groups, the restrictive aspect, the quantity, and the sensory processing aspect.